And hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Friday, February 28th. I'm Michael Taylor. The last day of February. Ides of March are upon us starting tomorrow. Where did February go? Valentine's Day, Martin Luther King Day, it's all a blur, it's all in the past. Well, let's talk about the future. We'll look ahead to what's on today's show, and we got a good one for you. We want to welcome Leslie Gabola. She's going to be from Adapt to It, a great home medical device company that they have, lots of equipment. Got a real cool wheelchair. This is amazing, kind of an innovative one. It's light and it's mobile. You're going to want to take a look at this one, talk about that and a lot of our other products there at the store. And Sports Corner with Cole Young, we're going to be talking about the Lakers, Luka Doncic, a big premiere when he had battled the Dallas Mavericks when they came to LA. And we got WNBA news, we got some golf news, lots of good stuff to go over. March Madness is coming up. Lots of things to preview there. Right now, though, we want to keep you informed, and we want to make sure you know about local disasters, emergency, or other events that are going on in the community. And to do that, we want to make sure you're signed up for Code Red. So just make sure you visit LagunaWoodsVillage.com and sign up today. You'll get all sorts of alerts, messaging system to make sure you know anything that's going on, critical information. You'll get their phone alerts. You'll get texts to the village residents here about anything that might be going on in the community. If you want to also sign up for OC Alert, that's the Orange County alert system. You can go to ocgov.com and find that information there. This delivers this really time-sensitive information for fires, floods, evacuations, whatever might be going on and emergency-wise in our area, you'll find out from them first. So there you go. What's going on in our area for weather? Well, I'll tell you that right now. We got temperatures in the 60s. We have a slight chance of rain coming in this weekend, but the real rain's going to be coming later in the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday areas. That's where we're going to see some rain in the forecast for sure. We got temperatures in the upper today 60s to mid 60s to lower 60s. So we're going down temperature-wise. It's going to be a little cooler like it has been for most of this winter. We had a nice little warm-up earlier this week, but that's over with now. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset while we're at it. Beautiful picture here from Newport Beach. Thank you, Marcus Weiss, for sending this to us. Sunrise this morning, it was 6:19. Sunset tonight is going to be 5:47. Those days are getting just a little longer. If you'd like to send us a picture, and we'd love to use it in our Sunrise Sunset segment, you can send us pictures of pets, places, sunrises, sunsets, things around here in the village, whatever you have, you think it's a nice picture, go ahead and send it to us. Email us, LagunaWoodsVillageTV@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our Sunrise Sunset segment. We don't have any meetings for you, so when we come back, we'll be talking to Leslie Gabola from Adapt to It. Stay with us.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional X-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
Welcome to Providence, where advanced medicine meets compassionate care. Experience the unwavering dedication of our healthcare teams as they use groundbreaking treatments and innovative technology to help you live your best life. Our nationally recognized doctors, specialists, nurses, and caregivers are committed to supporting every step of your journey. So advanced, so compassionate, so Providence.
At Adapt to It, we strive to make the everyday tasks easier by providing our customers with the tools they need to be successful. We carefully explain the use and care of all of our equipment. Adapt to It has been in Laguna Woods for over 20 years, and we know that nothing in life stays constant. So we can help you adapt to all the changes in your life. Adapt to It sells and rents items and always delivers with a smile. Come in today to experience what we mean when we say, when you can't change it, adapt to it.
And I want to welcome Leslie Gabola from Adapt to It to our program once again.
Thank you
for joining us, the home medical supply company of extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
And let's start with our chair here. We're going to start right here. What have you brought us? This looks kind of like a regular wheelchair, but it's not quite.
Right. It is kind of a specialty wheelchair. So there's always a push, as you know, in retail for the latest, greatest, lightest, most wonderful thing out there. So one of the things that has come to the forefront is the carbon fiber material. And we're finding that it is one of the strongest, lightest, greatest things out there. And so they've started to manufacture a lot of our medical equipment, specifically power chairs, scooters, and things like that.
Now, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but I can see that this is carbon fiber here. I can see this is everything here is all the parts seem to be carbon fiber.
It is. And it's really nice. I mean, carbon, to look at it, it's actually really pretty. And we have carbon canes and scooters, and then this little guy. And one of the benefits, besides being super, super strong for carbon, is lightweight. And of course, that's what everybody wants now, because everybody wants to travel, especially Laguna Woods, active community. We're always traveling, we're always going somewhere. But
and most power chairs aren't foldable like this, and they have the big motor in the back, and they're one kind of piece, and you lift it if you can even lift it into the car and out if you're going to travel with it. So people have to have two, one that's not mechanical and one that is motorized.
Right. In fact, way back in the day, we used to give a transport chair along with our power chairs, because our power chairs, you couldn't put them in the car. And so, but that has all changed. This is foldable, so you just lift it up like a regular.
Lay it down on the trunk or the back of the SUV.
Exactly, like a regular chair, and it gets even better. These fold down. But wait, there's more. So you have the size of a regular transport chair, which is great. So then you can just put it back together. Everything clicks when it's together, and then you can turn it on, sit in it, and then use it as a power chair. Well, it is a power chair. You use it as a power chair. The arms go up and down.
Here we go.
So if you have to slide in from the side,
come in and out of the chair. So
you can do that.
From another chair, perhaps, or something like that.
Exactly. And it goes anywhere, because it has the big wheels in the back and the smaller wheels in the front. So it's totally maneuverable to go through anywhere you can walk. You can take this.
So does this really open up worlds for folks sometimes that didn't have the ability to do the traveling because they needed the power?
Yeah, exactly. I will never forget one of my first power chairs. It was to a 95-year-old man who got one, went out in the middle of his street, started doing donuts, and then looked at me and said, "Wait a minute, I can take this to the movies?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can take it to the movies, you can take it to the store." He goes, "I haven't been to a movie in 30 years because I haven't been able to get there."
Yeah.
So it just way opens up worlds. People can go out with their loved ones, they can go explore, they can travel, whatever they need to do.
That is terrific. And it also comes with a remote.
Okay, so yeah, this is the coolest part ever. So it's on. So hold this till it's green. Let's see. There we go. And then watch this.
Okay.
So
it's
we
even more
have-
independence because usually you have to have maybe your helper or somebody else like, okay, get you in this chair and then let me wheel this over out of the way at the restaurant or the theater or whatever it is. But
Exactly.
you can do that yourself.
You can do it yourself. You can have your caregiver in case, you get shaky or tired and you can't handle the controller.
Oh, yeah, you got another aspect, right? There we go. Yeah, so they don't have to be pushing it. Does this have the option to kind of turn everything off and just be pushing it as a regular chair as well?
Yes, absolutely. So it's just these two red levers down here
Okay.
that you move, and then you can move it. It was still on.
It's getting upset
But,
with you.
Yeah, you can maneuver it any way you want.
Okay.
And since it's so lightweight, you can maneuver it anywhere you want, which is great and easy. These handles are super comfortable, and they're about at a good height for most people. You can add cushions, but this has got a really nice cushion on
Yeah.
the bottom and the back.
Looks like it's all ready to go.
Has a little pocket in the back, and then it comes with a strap that prevents your feet from falling off the footrest. So
And these
it's
can be
called
a little
cap strap.
pricey sometimes for folks, but do you work with most insurance companies and do insurance companies cover these kind of, you said it's like the new greatest and latest.
Yeah, unfortunately, insurance has not caught up with the times. Typically, these are not covered because they're considered a kind of a transport, and you use them outside the home.
Oh, okay.
What Medicare or insurances typically cover are things inside
The
the home.
inside of the home. Okay, well that's silly. Let's hope that catches up.
Yeah, we
And
never know.
But speaking of that, I mean, your whole business is focused on keeping people in their home and comfortable where they want to be as long as they can. What's it like for you to be able to provide things like this, other services, other equipment, and say, okay, we've just extended your life inside the home that you want for another 5 years, whatever that might be?
It's a privilege, and it's an honor to be invited into somebody's home life, and to be able to provide them with a way that they can have an improved quality of life. Because at the end, that's what we all want. That's what it's all about. And to be able to provide that ability to help somebody through that, or maybe rent something or provide the equipment just for a little while when they're getting better and then they're better. It's amazing.
And like you said, the guy's doing donuts in the middle of his cul-de-sac. So people. I mean, you must see that in the people when they say, "Oh my gosh, this is so freeing. This helps me do the things I want to be able to do."
Exactly. They don't even know the possibilities a lot of times when they get something. My favorite thing is when people come back in the store and tell me how things have changed their life. Or I'll call them and they'll say, I still have that thing that I bought from you, in 2012, and it's helping me so much. It helps me every day. It makes my heart warm. So
That's fantastic. You're doing that work, and so people can. You guys carrying a lot of these different models, different kind of things, and people can come in and kind of take a little bit of a test drive, right?
yes,
Okay.
and we have ones. This is a really good basic model for most people. We do have ones that recline. So if somebody needs that ability, we also have a manual recline, an automatic recline. We have elevating leg rests where the leg rests go up. So there are a bunch of different kinds that we
Okay.
can help.
For folks who don't know where you are, tell us where you are real quick.
24100 El Toro Road on the corner of Valencia and El Toro Road.
All right, Leslie Gabola, adapt to it. Changing lives. I don't use that term lightly, but your store does that for folks, and thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us. You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
The Hogue Classic returns to Newport Beach from March 19th through the 23rd at the Newport Beach Country Club, in Orange County's only PGA Tour event. Experience the thrill of champions as Padraig Harrington looks to defend his title against the legends of the PGA Tour in a fun-filled family atmosphere. Come for the golf and stay for the party. For tickets, please visit HogueClassic.com.
We know how to do it. Do you or your loved ones want to continue living at home safely, but are starting to see signs of Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's? Maybe it's recent strokes or falls. Having a caregiver at home can be the best way to keep you in home safely. Home Helpers has been providing caregivers for over 25 years. Call us today or join us at Laguna Cafe for free pie and coffee, and we'll answer your questions about caregiving. It's the first Tuesday of every month at 10 a.m., and space goes quickly, so RSVP now.
We all have the power to shape the world. We're connected to the world we share, to each other. I am Future. I wait in the world of Echo.
Echo, the spectacular new show by Cirque du Soleil, opens May 23rd under the Big Top at Laguna Hills Mall. Tickets at cirquedusoleil.com.
The world is yours to create.
Echo thanks its official partner, Air Canada.
Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome to the last episode of Sports Corner for the month of February. A lot's going on around the sports world this week, so I'll get right to it. It's been just about 4 weeks since the earth-shattering news broke that Luka Doncic was being traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday night, a monumental moment in Doncic's career happened. For the first time in his young career, he would be playing against the Dallas Mavericks. The Lakers headed to Dallas to take on Luka's former team, and expectations were exceeded. Doncic secured his first triple-double with the Lakers on an emotional night for the Slovenian superstar as he dropped 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists, leading Los Angeles to a 107-99 victory. It was a closely contested game, and Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson led the way for Dallas, scoring 35 and 22 points respectively. LeBron James continued his incredible season to help out Doncic and the Lakers as he picked up 17 points, 12 rebounds, 1 steal, and 3 assists. Since January 13th, the Lakers have only lost 5 games and have been on an unbelievable run. They'll host the Clippers for a 2-game series tonight and tomorrow. Speaking of basketball legends, one of the WNBA's all-time greats officially announced her retirement. After 20 seasons in the WNBA, 3 league championships, and more than 10,000 career points, Diana Taurasi is saying goodbye to the game of basketball. As the 2009 WNBA MVP, 6-time Olympic gold medalist, 5-time league scoring champion, and 3-time NCAA champion, Taurasi will go down as one of the greatest basketball players in history across all levels. She's the leading scorer in WNBA history. In August, Taurasi became the first basketball player to win 6 Olympic gold medals. Taurasi scored 10,646 points, becoming the only WNBA player to surpass the 10,000 mark in scoring in 565 regular season games, and she scored another 1,476 points in 72 playoff games. She led the Phoenix Mercury, who drafted her number 1 in 2004, to WNBA championships in 2007, 2009, and 2014. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert stated, quote, "In a record-setting career that saw her play 20 seasons, score more points, and make more three-point shots than any player in WNBA history, she has earned the unquestioned respect of players around the globe, delivered electrifying moments, and captivated fans again and again." End quote. All this to say, Taurasi is without a doubt a legend of the game. Fans wish her all the best in retirement. This is the time of year when basketball is usually at the forefront of most sports stories, and it's for one reason: March Madness. March Madness is just around the corner. The NCAA men's basketball tournament consists of 68 teams competing in 7 rounds of a single elimination bracket, all fighting for their shot at a national championship. While nothing is set in stone just yet, the bracket is slowly taking shape and the top seeds are gearing up for a deep bracket run. Very quickly, since this graphic is overwhelming, here's a look at how the bracket would shape up if the tournament began today. Right now, the Auburn Tigers are the best overall pick to take home a national title this year. Schools like Duke and Houston aren't too far behind, then Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and Iowa State take their annual spots near the top of the charts. One sleeper school that I'd suggest keeping an eye on throughout the tournament is St. John's, led by legendary college basketball head coach Rick Pitino. Selection Sunday, where the committee chooses which schools will enter the tournament, will be on March 16th. The first round of games then begins on March 20th, with games running until the national championship on April 7th. As always, March Madness is incredibly unpredictable and upsets happen left and right, so be sure to tune in throughout the whole tournament so you won't miss out on any of the action. Continuing on the previous topic of sports legends, Alex Ovechkin is chasing hockey immortality. Before yesterday's contest against St. Louis, the Washington Capitals left winger was just 12 goals shy of being the leading scorer in NHL history. Ovechkin is chasing Wayne Gretzky's record of 894 goals. Ovi is very much on pace to break this record very soon, especially after his electric hat-trick performance on Sunday night. His 3 goals that night propelled the Caps to a whopping 7-3 victory over Edmonton. On Tuesday, Ovechkin reached 30 goals in a season for the 19th time in his 20-year career, adding to the league record that he set last season with his 18th. Ovechkin joined Teemu Selanne, Johnny Busick, and Gordie Howe as the only players in hockey history to score 30-plus goals in a season at age 39 or older. Fun fact, Gordie Howe did it 3 times. Make sure to tune in to Washington's games for the next few weeks, as Ovi will absolutely be setting the record very soon. Over in the PGA, the Mexico Open was one for the books last weekend. Irvine, California native Brian Campbell picked up his first ever PGA Tour win since becoming a pro over a decade ago and did it in dramatic fashion. Campbell and Aldrich Potgieter each finished 18 holes with a score of 71. That meant they were heading into a playoff. On the first hole of the playoff, each golfer earned par. On the second hole, Campbell appeared to have shanked his drive as it traveled low and fast towards out of bounds. In what can only be described as divine intervention from the golf gods, his shot crashed into the trees and popped back out into the rough. He was still 94 yards behind Potgieter, but at least he had a shot. After a bunker shot by Potgieter, Campbell capitalized and earned the victory. Campbell was winless in 186 starts on the Korn Ferry and PGA Tour combined, earning just about $1.489 million total throughout his career. His payoff on Sunday alone was $1.26 million. The victory sends him to the Masters, the Players' Championship, and the PGA Championship, along with 5 of the $20 million signature events left on the PGA Tour. Gotta be happy for one of our local OC athletes. The next PGA event will be this weekend at the Cognizant Classic at the PGA National Resort and Spa in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. As I mentioned last week, the NFL Combine begins this week. The rookies have reported and are ready to show teams why they deserve to be drafted in April. Defensive linebackers and linemen reported yesterday. Defensive backs and tight ends will take the field today. Quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs are up tomorrow. And the weekend will wrap up with offensive linemen on Sunday. All these events can be seen on NFL Network, so be sure to check in on some of the up-and-coming, soon-to-be NFL talent. MLB spring training is off and running, and the Angels played 2 games today, one at 12:10 against the White Sox and one at 5 p.m. against the Dodgers. The Padres will play the Mariners tonight at 5:40 p.m. Like I said last week, there are spring training games all day long, every single day, so be sure to check out some of your favorite teams' games. As always, thank you for joining me on this Friday's episode of Sports Corner. Enjoy all the basketball, the hockey, golf, baseball, NFL, and more this weekend. Be sure to come right back next Friday for more news, updates, and highlights from all across the sports world. I'm Cole Young. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. I'll see you in March.
Seniors fear running out of money more than death itself, and the number one mistake you can make is underestimating volatility, which can derail your retirement. For 35 years now, I've coached seniors to financial independence by using 2 simple rules. Never take big losses and create income along the way. It's your financial future. Call now to get a free risk analysis to ensure your investments are protected, and we'll send you our Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
I've devoted my career as a physician to one thing: ending cancer. At City of Hope, where more than 1,600 cancer specialists work towards breakthrough discoveries every day, we're beating national cancer survival rates. And though I'm proud to be part of revolutionizing care here in Orange County, what I'm most proud of is giving you hope.
Discover the art of beauty with Noble Art Aesthetics in Laguna Hills. Led by Nita Mansour, a board-certified physician assistant and master injector since 2012. We enhance your natural beauty with precision and care, offering Botox, fillers, microneedling, skincare, and other anti-aging treatments. Every service helps you feel and look your best. Want luxury at your doorstep? We even offer mobile services and Botox parties. Give us a call today to start your journey to natural, beautiful results.
All right, folks, let's talk about some great movies we have lined up, and I mean it this time. I mean it every time, but this time for sure. On Friday, we got The Big Chill. This is a great movie that came out in 1983 with Glenn Close, Kevin Kline, and a bunch of other great stars in this one. And it is a group of 7 former college friends that gather for a weekend reunion in a South Carolina vacation home after the funeral of another one of their college friends. And it's really one of these things where these guys grew up in the 60s, and now they're in this 80s, and they're having this reckoning of their life, you know, about what they thought they were in the 60s, what they thought their lives were going to be, and how they have come to like some conclusion of like maybe my life didn't take the direction it wanted to. So it's really kind of a great movie with these great nostalgia. It's very nostalgic, a lot of great music in it. Oh my God, the soundtrack, and really good one. So make sure you see this one. It's brought to us by Providence Mission Hospital. It's going to be on 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Then on Saturday, we have another classic from Alfred Hitchcock. It is Psycho. It is the beginning of the slasher films. Alfred Hitchcock did all these suspense thriller type movies, spy movies, and those kind of things. He seems to be known for slasher films, but this is really the only real major horror movie he ever made. And it kind of set off the whole thing for all the Friday the 13th movies, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Without this one, none of those movies happened. Maybe that's a good thing or bad. Providence Mission Hospital is bringing us this one. 2 p.m. with the subtitles, 6 p.m. without the subtitles. A secretary on the run from embezzlement takes refuge in a secluded motel owned by the repressed man and his overbearing mother. I've called this one the mother of all horror movies, and you'll understand why if you've seen it. And when you do see it, you'll understand why as well. So it's a great one. Amazing scene in the middle of the movie. I won't give it away, but if you haven't seen that one yet, but it's definitely worth the watch. Let's take a look at our weather for the weekend. Actually, it's a great weekend to be kind of staying indoors and watching some movies. It's going to be cool temperatures. We have an ever so slight chance of rain this weekend, but then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the chance of rain starts to increase. We're going to go from the high 60s to mid 60s to low 60s as the cooling weather comes, as the rain comes into the forecast. So be careful on the streets when you're driving. Stay home. Watch some great movies we have lined up for you. All right, well, tomorrow on the program, we have a great one for you as well. Broadway Music Lovers Club's coming in. They're going to be talking about their St. Patrick's Day celebration, their Music Lovers Cruise, lots of stuff there, as well as Noble Art Aesthetics is going to be here. They're going to be talking about events they have coming up as well. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.
Aging at home with the support of a caregiver offers numerous benefits physically and emotionally. Right at Home helps you stay amongst your personal belongings, memories, and comfort of your home. We offer one-on-one care that helps monitor health, assist with daily activities such as showering, medical medication reminders, cooking, safety, and accident prevention. Our team at Right at Home can help maintain your independence, keep a routine, and allow you to continue to make your own choices while improving your quality of life. We are Right at Home.
For some of you, it may be time to replace your dated windows and doors. I'm a resident of Laguna Woods and have served the community for 10 years. As a women-owned business, you can trust Window Jazz to provide seamless service from the moment we meet to the completion of the job. Most jobs are completed in just one day.
Window Jazz put windows in my home. The service was amazing, the price couldn't be beat, and I would recommend them to anybody.
Call Window Jazz now to schedule your free consultation.